So for tonight's dinner we are having nachos because it's just a quick picky dinner on a Friday night. We're watching a movie and the boys have already eaten, so we have made a salsa. In here we've got some red onion, some yellow pepper, some on the vine tomatoes. I'm very excited. Oscar upstairs playing online with his friends, which is why you can hear screaming and laughing. We've got some avocado, lime juice, coriander and some chilli in here. And we are going to put this on the top of our nachos. So basically got tortilla chips, grated cheese, some salsa, and we're going to pop this on the top, and then we're going to put some vegan yogurt. Not that we're vegan, we just really like the vegan yogurt on the top of that, and then we're going to add some fresh coriander and lime juice, and I'll show you it when it's plated up. Served, and this is literally what we're having for dinner. It's becoming a bit of a Friday night tradition. We've got tortillas, basically crisps and salad and it's really, really good. This is what we're having tonight. Okay, I definitely need a bigger slow cooker. I'm hoping when I add my liquid and turn it on, it's all going to cook down because at the moment, this is what we're working with. So I've taken some veg out because it was a little bit silly. I've added 2 litres? Yeah, 2 litres of vegetable stock, some salt and pepper and about 4 cloves of garlic. I'm going to put in some dried parsley, probably around a tablespoon, and some dried thyme, and then I'll put it on high because there's so much in here, and I'm going to leave it for around 6-7 hours. See how we go. It doesn't matter, it doesn't need to be ready till tonight, and then I'll taste it later on and see if I need to add anything else. The only other things I might add is a little bit of dried stuffing mix if it needs thickening, but looking at this it's not going to. Maybe a little bit more salt and pepper. Squeeze of lime juice I sometimes add. Looking forward to it. Oh dear. Why do I do these things? At least we'll have plenty to freeze. I can give my mum a portion, and yeah, it's all full of goodness. So I'm going to put the lid on and hope that that starts to cook down. Be ready in about 3 days. Our stew is ready to serve. I added about 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. I added a big tablespoon of Marmite, which gives it a really rich flavour. I also put in probably a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, just for a little bit of a kick. A little bit more salt and pepper, and that was everything, I think. So yeah, it smells amazing. The whole house is smelling really good. It actually did take a really long time. It's now 5:15, and I think I put this on about 9 o'clock this morning, so a good 8 hours, but we have got tons. So we steamed up a bit, but what I was trying to say is that I will show you it plated up with some of the lovely bread that we bought to go with it. So here is our stew served. Sorry about the noise of the dishwasher. It looks really good, it smells very good. We've got some rosemary and sea salt focaccia to go with it on the side, which just looks amazing to dip in all that really nice juice. And we have tons and tons left for leftovers. Yeah, this is what we're all having for dinner tonight. So we've got a proper easy dinner. Oh, we're on a little bit of a flop. Proper easy dinner tonight. This is what the boys are having. It's Friday. They always eat different times to us on a Friday because we like to have a bit of an adult night and watch film, and they just disappear off and do things with their friends. So we've got some wraps with some lettuce, some salad cream, cheese slices, and then we've got some battered fish portions and some fish fingers. They're all having a variation of this. Some don't like the fish portions as much as the fish fingers, blah blah blah. I've also got some chips and some onion rings in, so I'm going to wrap these up, cut them in half, put a little bucket of chips and onion rings, and this is what they are having tonight. It's Friday night, so cocktails are happening. We are having margaritas with tequila, triple sec and lime, and loads of salt on the rim. This is not dinner again. It just seems to be becoming a thing that we tend to make cocktails on a Friday night. So I just thought I'd film today's lunch. We're actually in the van and we are sitting right on the beach pretty much. And we've got some soup. So this is a Thai chicken soup, and I've added some curried chickpeas to it and also some seasonings, some spices, and we've put it in our little flask, and we've bought some bread, and we've got our candle. We are going to shut the doors because it's getting really windy, but we're going to sit here and eat our lunch with a view out of the van. I'll show you the reality. We've shut the doors because it's raining, but I'm sitting here. This is my view. We have Steve. He's got his little plates there and his little bowl.
I know. I bit mine.
And we are just going to sit, and we're watching this guy over here. Two guys now. There's two of them.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, they've got like stand up. We think they're stand up paddle boards.
And they got kites. They're like stand-up paddleboarding with kites.
With kites, and they keep falling off because it's really windy.
Yeah, they're not kites. I think they're special inflatable sails that go with them. They might actually be proper windsurf balls, but they don't look like it. They look wider, don't they?
There's two really big ships out there as well. Yeah, it's lovely. Sit here and eat our soup.
Mm.
And we've only come for the day because there's a sign there that says no camping. We're not actually camping. We are just here for a few hours on a Sunday to get some peace. Yeah. There they go again. So for tonight we've got a bit of a mixed platter. We've got some chicken thigh. This is tandoori chicken thighs. I've actually just done these in the oven and sliced them up. I've cooked a couple of steaks and we've sliced them and shared them between us. We've got some hummus. These are like little crispy potatoes that I got in Lidl ages and ages ago, and I've just popped them in a little oven dish and grated some cheese on top, and they've made like little crispy cheesy potatoes. And we've also got some salad, and this is what we are having for dinner tonight. So for dinner tonight we have made some chili dogs again. I did make these in a previous video. Basically part baked rolls. I've got some chili that I had in the freezer that I made before. We've got the Muscle Food giant hot dog or giant pork sausages on top, and they are giant because I thought I'd fit 2 in each roll, but I haven't. I can only fit 1.5, and then grated cheese on top, and they smell very good. So for dinner tonight we have got another salad. We have got a piece of steak between us, me and Steve. We've got some chicken that I've marinated in some harissa seasoning, some lime juice, some smoked paprika and some cayenne pepper. We've got some pico de gallo that I made for a couple of nights ago and it's been sitting in the fridge. I've topped it off with a little bit of halloumi and some natural fat-free Greek yogurt, and then we've just got salad underneath and some cayenne pepper on top. And this is what we're having for dinner tonight. So for tonight's dinner we have gone for a very simple pasta with tomato puree, mushrooms, onions, fresh chilli and garlic. And we've also got some of these balls which are melted cheese in the middle. They're like profiterolles, but they've got manchego cheddar or something in the middle of them. And they look really, really good. So this is what we're having tonight. So for tonight's dinner we've got a really simple tandoori chicken thighs which I've done in the air fryer. They take about 25 minutes on 190, and then I've just got some curry flavoured noodles and added some peas, and really, really quick and simple. That's what we've got for tonight. So I'm just going to start making a vegetable chilli for tonight's dinner, and it's basically a bit of a use up. So I've got some red lentils. I've got a new bag but I've got a few here to use up. So I'm going to use those to kind of thicken it. We've got some tomato puree, can of kidney beans, 2 tins of Italian peeled plum tomatoes. I've got this Trader Joe's chili seasoning blend, which is basically a blend of all of these things, but there's not a great deal in here. So I'm going to use probably a tablespoon each of all of these. So one of these, I'm going to use a tablespoon of cayenne, smoked paprika, garlic granules. I'm also going to put some fresh garlic in. Probably 2 tablespoons, if there is that much in there, of ground cumin. I haven't got oregano, but I've got thyme, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in. A tablespoon of onion granules, possibly a little bit more. I'm going to put some salt and pepper, maybe a stock cube, because I'm going to make a really big one. Veg wise, I'm going to add 4 carrots, a red onion, a brown onion, probably most of these mushrooms, because although my boys aren't that fussed on mushrooms, if I cut them reasonably small and I'm going to put it in the slow cooker, they'll disappear, so they need using up, so I'm not going to waste them. I've got 2 courgettes that also need using up because I keep catching them in the drawer when I shut the fridge. And yeah, anyway, they just need using up. And I'm also going to put in a green pepper, and I think that's it with the lentils and the kidney beans. That's going to make it really nice and thick. And salt and pepper. So I'm going to start off by frying my onions and spices. Everything else I think I'm going to put straight in the slow cooker. So as you will have seen, I've got all my ingredients in my chilli. I just fried off a tablespoon each of all the spices, and then I put 2 tablespoons of the cumin. I've put some salt and pepper. No, I haven't. I've put some salt. Haven't put any pepper yet. I've put a red wine stock pot in here, and my kidney beans, my tomato puree, probably about 3 tablespoons. So I'm just going to let this sit. I've put it on low. I'm going to give it, I don't know, what is it now? It's 11, half 11. I had my sister on the phone, then I had Steve's sister on the phone, and then my mum knocked on the door, which is why I didn't film it step by step, but I have done this before on my channel anyway, if you want to go and check it out with more detailed ingredients. But yeah, it's 11:30, so I'm going to give it a good 6 hours. Keep checking it, because obviously lentils will soak up the moisture, and I haven't put a great amount in here. I have put a couple of tins of water that I've rinsed around the tomato tins, so a little bit of extra liquid, but I might add a little bit more liquid if needed, and then taste it when I can, because obviously there's raw lentils and stuff in here, so it's not too nice to try now. And then I'll just add bits as I go if I need to, but I'll keep you updated. And I think I might serve this with some avocado. I've got avocado, some fresh coriander, some lime, perhaps a couple of like tortilla wraps or something like that. And this is what we're having, hopefully. But I'll check back with you in 6 hours or in the next second. So our chilli is done. It's been on for about 6 hours. I added some chilli sauce to it, like some hot chilli sauce, and a little bit more salt. It tastes really good. I haven't added any more liquid. It was the perfect amount. And we've got our beans, our courgettes, our carrots. I will show you it when it's like plated up, because it's really, really steaming. Yeah, tastes good, if a little spicy. So for tonight's dinner, the boys are having chicken drumsticks. These are barbecue ones that I've done in the air fryer on the chicken setting, which is 25 minutes at 195 degrees. Got some plain boiled rice and then some leftover veggie chili that I made in my slow cooker. So that's got courgettes, carrots, onions, kidney beans, red lentils and all that kind of thing in there. So this is what they are having, and I'm not sure what we're going to have yet. So for tonight's dinner, got a bit of a strange one. We've got some leftover lentil and vegetable chili on top of some salad. So I've got lettuce, cucumber, some red onion. We had a couple of little bits of pasta left over from dinner, so we've mixed that in as well. Then we've got the really spicy vegetarian chili on top. I've got some grated cheese, some creme fraiche and some fresh coriander, and I'm going to squeeze some lime over the top of that as well. So it's kind of like a chili salady thingy. So this is what is for dinner tonight, and there is chili under there, I promise.
Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too.